Welcome back, cosmetic medicine expert and author, Wrinkle Fairy Leslie Forrester.
Hi, Leslie.
Hi, Leslie.
You've never been interviewed by a rooster before, have you?
This is a first for me.
There's a first for, and there's a first for a lot of people who want to try Botox, but they're just afraid of it.
Yep.
So you're going to do Botox 101 for us, right? Okay,
absolutely.
so what is it? I think maybe you should dispel what it is between Botox and filler, too, because I think a lot of people get that mixed up.
They do. So Botox actually relaxes the muscle on the face, and a lot of people think it's a paralyzing agent that actually paralyzes your skin or paralyzes your muscle, but it doesn't. It basically just temporarily blocks the communication between the nerve and the muscle. So in a very fancy way, in making this more simple, it tells the muscle not to contract so hard so that when you contract, like I'm trying to contract, you'll contract, but just not as hard as you will.
And you won't see the wrinkles.
Correct.
Because the contractions cause wrinkles.
Right. It's like building a muscle, you know, like doing your bicep curls. If you stop doing the bicep curls, the muscle relaxes and the skin relaxes over.
Right, and this is a very minimally invasive procedure.
Absolutely.
I think sometimes people look at certain celebrities and see how there's certain things have gone wrong, and then they equate at them, but it's very different.
Yeah, it is, and that's overdone. My philosophy with any of these cosmetic procedures is less is more. So I do what I call sprinkle Botox or light Botox light.
Yeah.
So it's just really used to calm the muscles down. It's not used to freeze anything. That's not my style. I mean, some people like it, but we do see a lot of overdone things, and it doesn't look good on anyone.
Where can you get Botox? All over?
You can. Oh my gosh, there are books written on how many different areas you can do it. The cosmetic arena for Botox is actually very small. There's a huge medical arena for Botox itself. So in my practice in the cosmetic world, we do it to relax the forehead lines, the eyes, in between the brow, you know, the 11s. We do it for the lips. Okay. We do it for those smoker's lines or lines around the mouth.
Yes.
The neck lines, the chest lines. We do it for hyperhidrosis, so overactive sweating in the underarms, hands, and feet, because there's a lot of people who sweat overactively in their hands as well, which is a deterrent when you're in the business world or you're a hairdresser or a chiropractor or a massage therapist.
Or when you're a rooster.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, I think I need, did you bring any extra today? I might need, because these sweat glands are an overworkload.
I always wonder, though, people that do it for sweat, where does that sweat go if it doesn't come out of your body there?
So it's for people who overactively sweat, who have actually a condition called hyperhidrosis. It's not for just the normal sweating kind of, I get nervous, I sweat, or it gets hot and I sweat.
Got it.
It's for people who are actually overproducing that sweat gland. So it just calms it down. You still sweat. It doesn't like come out of your forehead or anything weird like that.
Right, and more men are doing this as well.
They are, yeah. They're jumping on the bandwagon with women because men don't want to look any older than women do either, and it's becoming very socially acceptable for men to come in and not lose their man card over.
And it can really take years off of your look.
Yeah, it does.
All right, let's do it. Come on. Let's
come on. I want some too.
We actually have somebody that we are going to do some Botox on today.
We're going to see how quick this procedure actually is. And Leslie is going to do a little work on a viewer here in studio. So let's welcome Kelly Stagg. Hi, Kelly.
Hi, Kelly.
Hello. How are you?
Thank you.
Okay, now, is this your first time?
It is my first time.
Are you excited or nervous?
A little both, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right. And Wrinkle Fairy, what are we going to see once you inject here?
So you're just going to see me actually inject. Botox takes a couple days to kick in. So this is really just to show how simple and easy it is. Okay. And people are nervous when they come in. They're not sure what to expect. And then I do it, and they are so unimpressed with how easy it was. So, yeah, it takes 1 second, and it's done. And I'm actually going to inject her whole face. So we're going to do... Well, not her entire face.
I'm so excited.
We're going to do her forehead around her eyes and her little 11s here, and it will take less than probably 30 seconds to inject the whole thing, provided she doesn't start screaming or anything.
All right.
And so, Kelly, will you follow up with us in a couple days and send us a picture so we can see what the results look like?
Absolutely.
All right.
Okay. All right, so you're just going to lean back.
Okay.
I've already cleansed her face and everything like that, but this is so super easy. The needle is very, very, very tiny. And no one really screams or cries or anything. It's just, can you feel that, hon?
Yep, a little bit.
Are you all right?
Yeah, no problems.
It doesn't hurt?
It's like a little, just like a little pinch.
But no big deal, right?
No big deal, just a tiny little pinch.
Already 3 shots in. There's 4.
Wow. This is amazing. The rooster wants to get closer to see, right?
Come on over.
So it's easy. It's not really...
Yeah.
any big deal.
Okay, so we see those forehead wrinkles you said in a couple of days.
Yeah, they'll just be smoother.
And how long does this last?
Should last about 4 months.
4 months, and then slowly you get the muscle use back.
Yep. Slowly what happens is the nerve and the muscle just start recommunicating. And
Kelly, how you doing?
I'm doing great.
And that's it.
Honestly, I've had facials that hurt worse, honestly.
Yeah. So really very minimal bleeding, minimal everything. It's just a really simple done.
So let me ask you this, Leslie. Let's say she doesn't want it ever again.
That's fine.
So then what happens in 4 months?
She'll just go back to her.
Okay.
Although if someone stays on it and it relaxes the muscle, like if she were to continue to do it, it's basically freezing the aging process. So she could do it until she's 80 and she will be wrinkle free. So that's why a lot of the trend is moving towards starting that prevention early. Like a lot of these younger people are doing that.
Because a lot of the girls are like 20s getting their Botox?
Yeah, they are. I mean, that does...
Is that too young?
I don't inject anyone with Botox under the age of 21.
Okay.
And if I do, it is what I would consider like a pediatric dose, and it's really just used for correction. A lot of people, if they have no signs of aging, I won't do it. If some people do have premature aging, then, or their skin is more susceptible to sun damage and things like that, I'll treat them, but very, very, very lightly.
You got any extra in that thing?
Yeah, absolutely. For you, we've got it.
Well, zoom in on this camera real quick. What do you think? Around the eyes or something?
I mean, honestly, you look fantastic. I don't think you need anything, but we can certainly do it.
Is that it?
That's it.
Wow.
Right? Pretty easy.
Very easy. Very
so she'll be a little bit pink for like 2 or 3 minutes, and she could go back to work if she was working.
Do people get this on their lunch break?
Oh yeah, tons of people.
Wow, and it's affordable.
It is. It is very much so. So I mean, affordable, yes. I mean, all this would probably be about $300 to do. So, I mean, it is an investment. It's an investment in your face. But, you know, again, people can come in once a year, twice a year. There's no hard and fast rule for how often they're coming in.
Where's the strangest place you've ever done Botox?
I think one of the strangest places that I can actually say is... we have done people for posture. So we can actually inject Botox into the muscles in their back to help them stand up straighter.
Wow.
Yep.
Now, I heard, oh, doggone. We gotta go. I just gotta wrap. I'll ask you in the commercial break, and then I'll tell you guys later. For more on the Wrinkle Fairy, head to...
Hey, if you like that video, be sure to subscribe to our ABC7 Chicago YouTube channel.